Hello and welcome back to the Maniacal S10 channel. Hi everyone, hope you all are doing good, not sick, and making through this virus thing. Hope y'all are staying healthy and good. And want to touch base with all my subscribers and friends out there in YouTube land and my subscribers on YouTube. Maniacal S10 on YouTube. Okay, this is going to be on the Aveo. And this is another reason why, and I've looked into this more and found more on why it gets confusing, and I thought I'd misled. Well, some things I might have misled, but I got that straightened out, and here's some more information. Okay. Ecotech. Ecotechnology. Okay. Ecotech. Get this to focus. It's a big acronym. E-C-O-T-E-C. And you can tell what this breaks down to. Okay. Now, here's where it gets to be a bit on the confusing side, but we try to keep us all in the English part. So here it is. I get it focused here. Now you see why. Some of this I did not look into, and I'm not even sure how to pronounce this, but I will look into it a bit later and hopefully find out some more on these names and where they're all actually from or going to. Give me just a second. Turn the page. Now here's some information I got at the auto store. And the reason why it's confusing on what they call this bracket / mount. Or I call it torque mount. Here's where it starts at. And the ones I put check mark by is the one that I'm familiar with, and it works on my car, the one I modified. And here is the names. Yeah, you heard right, names. I get this to focus better for you. Okay, give me a second. Turn the page. Okay. My buddy at the store was nice enough to run these pages off for me. Friend reminder, don't forget the check mark is the one that we're focusing on. Here's interesting that he told me about. He wasn't 100% sure, but it does make sense to me. Okay. Now, in Europe, most if not all the vehicles are right-handed drive, versus ours being left-handed drive. And front to the back, and the Aveo 5 is your basic Aveo. It's a sedan. And to what he explained to me, the front means being a right-hand drive. Europe, that's there's one back up here for us, and we'll use this as an example. This one right here. Torque strut mount anchor. It actually bolts that we know of. I can't find this on the internet yet, but I am still looking. So please be patient and bear with me. It bolts on the front, being it's a right-hand drive. A left-hand drive like I have, it's in the back, which mine is in the back. Makes sense. Okay. Turn the page and be right back. Now, I'm going to try to just focus on the information just with this one. And, of course, the same mount. Front to the back on the left-hand or right-hand side drive. Makes no difference to my knowledge. That's just the information I've already passed on, but here's the new information. Europe, Holden, Barina, Oceania. Russian, if I'm pronouncing this correctly. If not, I apologize. Ravon. And Sonic known as the Aveo in Europe. Now, an interesting story, and it's on YouTube. I watched this because when I had the problem with my Aveo, winter before last, it had sprung a external oil cooler leak. It went into the antifreeze, luckily not into the oil, versus antifreeze in the oil. My motor would have lasted 5 minutes. Look it up on YouTube. It's the Holden Cruise. And he also mentions Marina, and he is of a European accent, or English or British accent. So it makes sense from over there. Now, you go on YouTube and look up the Holden Cruise Oil Sludge Fest, and it is almost a disaster. But they worked on the motor, well, extra oil cooler, cleaned up this, flushed it out 3 times or 4, and the motor survived. And I know if they could do it with as bad as that oil leak was into the antifreeze, which the first indication would be in the overflow tank. That's where I found mine, my problem. And it was a bear because I had no idea my car had this. Mine's the 010 Aveo 1.6 Ecotech, but it's not direct fuel injection. My injectors are into the tune port intake part of it, where it bolts to the head is where the injectors are at. It's not direct injection. I think so far as I found out, direct injection on that is on the turbocharged version. Mine's not turbocharged. But the direct injection, the injector screws into the head, and as the intake valve opens, it sprays the fuel and it mixes in the cylinder versus in through the intake port itself. But that Holden Cruise survived. Mine survived. That's a huge plus for me. I'm hoping to get 250,000, 300,000 miles out of my motor before I do a rebuild. That will be interesting. I will do all the YouTube video I can on that. Hope I got an update version, or a buddy of mine can come over and videotape me doing that at times. It'll be in increments. So, for the basic Ecotech non-direct injection L4 4-cylinder 1.6//92 cubic inch, I think at 107 horse. I put part of this in a previous video. I'm hoping to see how many miles I can actually get out of my motor before I need to rebuild it. Literally take it out, tear it apart, and rebuild it. I want to see how far it'll go. So that's the reason why I ask everyone out there and YouTube land and my followers, my subscribers, if you all have, or any one of you have one of these Aveos, or know someone that does, let's see how many miles we can get out of this and see who comes out on top. Just curious. It's just a challenge. There's no bets or anything, just a challenge. This is all just basic info. Just education and curiosity and to learn. So on that note, that's all for now. And y'all be safe, stay warm, stay dry, and don't get sick, or try not to. It's going to be tough. So on that note, God bless, be safe, keep the wrenches turning, like and subscribe. I appreciate all my subscribers. I help out all that I can, save money, save time, and always be more than safe. Whatever it takes to be safe, that's what we need to do. So thank you so much. Like, subscribe once more, and keep in touch. Have a great one, y'all. Thanks a lot. Bye.